Golden sunlight through the trees, summer dancing in the breeze, people laughing down the road, hearts are lighter than before. Books are heavy in my hands, still we laugh and make our plans. Coffee stains and little notes, songs we barely even wrote. Every hallway feels alive, like a movie every night. Tiny moments passing fast, still I hope these days will last. Summer between classes, running through these crowded halls. Every little moment feels like we could have it all. Sunset falling on the campus, music drifting through the air. Even when the night grows quiet, I can feel us everywhere. Maybe time will move too fast, maybe nothing really lasts. Still tonight we feel so young, like the world has just begun. Street lights glowing one by one, evening shadows softly come, yet the city feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Polaroids and blurry skies, late night talks and tired eyes, campus benches after rain, listening to the subway train. Tiny dreams inside our hearts, wondering where the future starts. Still the music softly stays, like the best of all our days. Walking slowly side by side, underneath the neon lights, trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Golden sunlight fades away, but I still want this to stay. Summer living in my mind, like a song I'll always find.
City lights begin to glow, evening falling soft and slow. Wind is moving through the air, like a dream still waiting there. Notebook open on the floor, dreaming bigger than before. Skyline painted pink and gold, stories waiting to be told. Music softly fills the sky, while the evening passes by. Tiny moments feel so real, like the future we can feel. Notes on the rooftop tonight, talking till the morning light. Every dream feels close somehow, like we're living in it now. All the stars above the city, shining softly through the blue. Every promise that we whispered still reminds me of you. Maybe we don't know the way, still we'll find it anyway. Even if the road gets hard, we'll remember who we are. Coffee cups beside the wall, summer echoes through it all. Still the night keeps glowing bright, like it never wants to die. Campus sleeping far below, summer wind begins to blow. Still your laughter fills to the lights, trying not to say goodbye to these soft and endless skies, holding memories in place, every smile and every face. Still the rooftop keeps our names hidden in the city rain. Rooftop fading into blue. Still the night belongs to you. Every dream we left behind lives forever in my mind.
Library lights softly glow. Outside me begins to flow. Pages turning one by one. Still it feels we're not yet done. Highlight marks and open books, quiet hidden little nooks. Every page and every line feels connected to tonight. Laptop screens and sleepy eyes, blue reflections in the night. Coffee cooling near my hand. Trying hard to understand every whisper, every sound. Feels so warm and safe somehow. Like this moment always knew I would spend the night with you. Library lights after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. All the silence feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Every hour drifting slowly underneath the midnight skies. Still the music softly carries all the thoughts I keep inside. Hours fading one by one. Still it feels like we're not done. Maybe youth is just like this. Tiny moments hard to miss. Rain keeps falling through the night. Street lights glowing soft and bright. Yet this room feels calm and still, like a place the world can't fill. Books and notes across the desk, songs repeating in my head. Every memory feels near, like a voice I still can hear. Campus sleeping far away, still I wish that I could stay inside this warm and quiet glow, where the city moves so slow. Tiny dreams begin to rise through these tired, sleepless eyes. Still the music softly plays, guiding through these endless days. Library lights glowing low, like a place I always know. Even when the morning comes, part of me will stay here long.
Friday sunlight in the air, everybody everywhere. Campus glowing gold tonight. Everything just feels so right. Backpacks hanging off our arms, caught in inside this youthful charm. Music playing through the quiet. Tiny moments feel so large. Friends are laughing near the gate, talking plans and staying late. Every little sound and face feels impossible to replace. Friday on campus tonight, everything just feels alright. Every hallway, every sound feels like magic all around. Neon lights and crowded cafes, summer echoes in the air. Even when these days are over, part of us will still live here. Maybe someday this will fade, still I love the life we made. Running through these endless nights underneath the city lights. Subway stations after rain, music running through my brain. Still the evening softly glows like a secret only knows. Late night snacks and subway rides, laughing with the city lights. Tiny dreams inside our heads, words we never really said. Campus slowly calming down, street lights shining through the town. Still the warmth remains somehow like forever living now. Every memory, every song feels like where we still belong. Trying not to let this go, even when it's moving slow. Friday slowly fades away. Still I wish that we could stay. Campus glowing in the night, like a dream still shining bright. 2 a.m. still awake, trying hard for one more page. Rain is falling through the night, blue reflections soft and bright. Laptop glowing in the dark, tiny thoughts and fragile hearts. Coffee cups beside the bed, songs repeating in my head. Every deadline, every fear somehow feels so beautiful here. Like these sleepless nights we keep, hold the dreams we cannot sleep. Outside city lights still glow, while the hours drift so slow. Still the music softly plays, guiding me through endless days. 2 a.m. assignment nights, coffee cups and city lights. Every deadline, every fear somehow feels so beautiful here. Late night dreams and tired eyes, living underneath these skies. Even when the morning comes, I will miss what we've become. Maybe someday we'll look back, smiling at the life we had. All the nights we stayed awake for the dreams we tried to make. Rain keeps tapping on the glass, hours slowly drifting past. Still this room feels warm somehow, like forever living now. Messy notes across the bed, tiny thoughts inside my head. Campus sleeping far away, still I wish the night would stay. Music
fading through the room, softly cutting through the gloom. Every memory feels near, like your voice still somewhere here. Trying not to fear the dawn, even when the night is gone. 'Cause these quiet moments stay long after they fade away. 2 a.m. and still awake. Dreams are worth the nights we break. Even when these days are gone, part of us will still live on.
Rain was faded from the sky. Street lights slowly coming alive. Campus breathing soft and low, like a place I've always known. Wet pavement under my shoes, tiny reflections shining blue. Every building, every light feels more beautiful tonight. Coffee warmth inside my hands, thinking about future plans. Music drifting through the air, like a dream still waiting there. Students laughing down the street, moving slowly to the beat. Still the city feels so calm, like a place away from home. Campus after rain tonight, everything just feels so right. Every memory, every sound feels like magic all around. Neon shining on the sidewalks, summer echoes through the dark. Every little passing moment leaves another tiny spark. Maybe nothing stays the same, still I love these little days. Walking slowly through the night, underneath the glowing lights. Rainy air and midnight skies, dreams reflected in my eyes. Still the evening softly flows, like a song that only knows. Campus benches shining bright, covered in the silver light. Every little sound I hear makes the future feel so near. Late night buses passing by, cloud reflections in the sky. Trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Tiny dreams inside my head, words we never really said. Still the music softly plays, carrying me through these days. Rain has faded into blue, still the night belongs to you. Campus glowing soft and slow, like a dream I'll always know.
Halfway to the morning light, still awake. Another night, moon is hanging over town. Quiet shadows all around. Empty hallways quiet now. Moonlight falling through the clouds. like a whisper in my ear. Laptop screens and sleepy eyes, coffee cups and midnight skies. Still the music softly stays, carrying me through these days. Campus sleeping far away, yet I wish the night would stay. 'Cause these moments come and slow, feel like home somehow, I know. Halfway to the morning glow, watching all the city slow. Every dream still shining bright in the middle of the night. Every heartbeat, every memory floating softly through the air. Even silence feels so beautiful when nobody else is there. Maybe dawn will come too soon. Still I love this quiet room. Rain keeps tapping on the glass while the lonely hours pass. Streetlights glowing pale and gold, stories never fully told. Still the night keeps holding on, like it doesn't want the dawn. Messy notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every page and every line feels connected to tonight. Music drifting through my mind, leaving all the noise behind. Still these sleepless nights remain, like a soft and gentle rain. Trying not to fear the day, wanting time to slow its pace. 'Cause the future feels so near and so far from here. Halfway to the morning sun, still I feel we're not quite done. Nighttime living in my soul, like a place that makes me whole.
Sunlight dancing on the ground, laughter floating all around. Campus waking with the day, music pulling us away. Running late for class again, still we're smiling with our friends. Backpacks hanging from our arms, caught inside this youthful charm. Subway rides and crowded streets, tiny joys and restless dreams. Every corner, every sound feels alive when you're around. Summer wind across the quad, tiny moments feel so large. Still the future feels so near, like it's already here. Young hearts in motion now, living every little sound. Every moment, every face feels impossible to replace. Late night talks and city skylines shining softly in the blue. Every memory we're making feels like something brand new. Maybe life moves way too fast, still I hope these days will last. Running through the neon rain, laughing just to feel okay. Street lights glowing after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Still the music softly plays, like the warmth of better days. Campus fading into gold, stories waiting to be told. you'll still belong.
Sunset colors in the sky, daylight slowly saying goodbye, warm wind moving through the trees, summer floating in the breeze. Books are scattered on the grass, watching quiet people pass. Every little breeze feels warm, like a place away from harm. Coffee cups beside my shoes, golden light and peaceful blues. Still the evening softly glows, like a secret no one knows. Campus slowly calming down, orange shadows fill the town. Still the music in my ears makes the future feel so near. Study break is sunset time, everything feels so alive. Every shadow, every glow makes me never want to go. Late day skies and quiet laughter, living softly in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe all we really need is a little time to breathe, watching daylight fade away, wishing night would slowly stay. Streetlights waking one by one, another evening has begun. Still the city feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Campus fading into gold, tiny stories left untold. Every memory feels near, like your voice still somewhere here. Music drifting through the air, like a dream still waiting there, trying not to fear goodbye. Underneath these painted skies, holding on to simple days, tiny smiles and little ways. Still I wish that time could slow, just enough to let this glow. Sunset slowly fades from view, still the night feels fresh and new. Every color, every sound leaves a little magic now.
Neon lights inside the rain, calling softly once again. Midnight echoes through the hall, quiet shadows on the wall. Lecture hall almost asleep, quiet promises we keep. Every notebook, every line feels connected to the night. Empty seats and glowing screens, living halfway through our dreams. Still the city softly hums, like another life begun. keep sliding down the glass, watching lonely moments pass. Still the silence feels alive underneath the midnight sky. Neon lecture hall tonight, glowing softly in the light. Every dream still feels so near, like the future's waiting here. Late night study conversations, floating softly through the air. Even silence feels emotional when nobody else is there. Maybe we don't know it yet, still these nights we won't forget. Coffee cups and tired eyes, living underneath these skies. Streetlights painting silver lines across the floors and through my mind. Still the music softly flows, like a place that only knows. Campus breathing calm and low, like a world moving slow. Every memory, every sound, still somehow remains around. Trying not to fear the dawn, even when the night is gone. 'Cause these sleepless moments stay long after they fade away. Music drifting through my soul, making broken feelings whole. Still I wish this night could stay just a little more this way. Neon lights begin to fade. Still I love the life we made. Every dream we leave behind lives forever in my mind.
Old notes hiding in my back, memories from days we had. Paper corners worn and bent, like the time we slowly spent. Tiny writings on the page, dreams we thought would never change. Every hallway, every sound still somehow remains around. Autumn wind across the road, stories only students know. Music drifting from afar, underneath the evening stars. Every photograph we took lies between these folded books. Still the campus feels so near, even years from being here. Letters in my backpack now, still I feel them somehow. Every promise, every line feels connected to tonight. Late night talks and rainy windows, living softly in my soul. Every little fading memory somehow keeps me feeling whole. Maybe time keeps moving fast, still these feelings always last. Walking slowly through the rain, trying hard to stay the same. Streetlights glowing amber gold, stories never fully told. Still the music softly stays, like the warmth of younger days. Library lights after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Every bench and every stair still reminds me you were there. Coffee stains and tired eyes, winter clouds across the sky. Trying not to say goodbye to these soft and endless nights. Music running through my head, words we never really said. alone.
Rain is falling through the air. Still I feel no sense of fear. Streetlights glowing soft and blue. Everything feels fresh and new. Bicycle wheels along the road, past the places that we know. Tiny puddles shining bright underneath the neon light. Music playing through one ear, like the future's already here. Campus breathing calm and slow, like a world I've always known. Summer rain upon my face, trying not to rush this pace, 'cause these moments feel alive underneath the midnight sky. Rainy bicycle ride tonight, everything just feels alive. Every corner, every sound feels like freedom all around. Late night air and city skyline shining softly through the rain. Every little passing second feels too beautiful to name. Maybe someday this will end. Still tonight we just pretend. Riding slowly through the dark, following the glowing sparks. Cloud reflections in the sky, cars and buses passing by. Still the music softly flows, like a place that only knows. Campus glowing after rain, songs repeating in my brain. Every memory feels near, like your voice still somewhere here. Coffee shops still open late, students rushing through the gate, trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Every heartbeat, every light feels connected to tonight. Still I never want to go from this rain and neon glow. Rain keeps falling soft and slow. Still I never want to go. Bicycle wheels fade from sight through another campus night. Raindrops sliding down the glass, watching little moments pass. Window glowing in the blue, quiet nights and thoughts of you. Window seat beside the light, quiet thoughts fill up the night. Every page and every line feels connected to my mind. Headphones softly playing songs, making lonely
was sleeping far away. Still I wish the night would stay, 'cause these calm and silent hours feel more real than daylight now. Window seat dreams tonight, floating softly through the light. Every hope and every fear feels so beautiful right here. Rainy skies and quiet music, living gently in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe someday I'll look back, smiling at the life we had. Late night talks and blurry skies, living through these sleepless nights. Streetlights painting silver lines across the floor and through my mind. Still the evening softly glows like a place my memory knows. Messy notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every little sound I hear makes the future feel so near. Music drifting through the room, softly cutting through the gloom. Trying not to fear goodbye underneath these painted skies. Holding on to simple days, tiny smiles in little ways. Still I wish that time could slow, just enough to let this glow. Raindrops fading one by one, morning waiting with the sun. Window dreams still softly stay, long after the night fades away.
Soft blue colors fill the sky, another semester passing by. Winter air begins to fall, quiet echoes through the hall. Empty classrooms quiet now, snowy clouds above the town. Every memory feels near, like your voice still in my ear. Library lights glowing low, students moving soft and slow. Music drifting through the night, underneath the pale blue light. Every hallway, every stair still reminds me you were there. Trying not to fear goodbye underneath these frozen skies. Soft blue semester nights fading slowly into light. Every dream we used to share still feels somewhere in the air. Late night talks in snowy windows, living softly in my soul. Every little fading moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe time will move ahead, still these nights stay in my head. Coffee warmth and tired eyes, living through these winter skies. Streetlights glowing after snow, campus breathing calm and slow. Still the music softly stays, like the warmth of better days. Books and notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every page and every line feels connected to tonight. Snow keeps falling through the dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Still I wish the night could stay just a little more this way. Every memory, every song feels like where we still belong. Even when the years move on, life we made. Winter living in my mind, like a song I'll always find.
Cap and gown, so far away, yet I feel the change today. Golden sunlight through the trees, carried softly by the breeze. Walking slowly through the hall, reading names upon the wall. Every classroom, every chair feels like pieces of us there. Photographs in blurry skies, late night talks and tired eyes. Still the music softly flows, like a place my memory knows. Campus shining gold tonight, everything just feels so bright. Trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Until graduation day, I just want these nights to stay. Every laugh and every song feels like where we still belong. Late night dreams and quiet memories living softly in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe life will pull apart, still these days stay in my heart. Rainy walks in coffee shops, tiny moments that won't stop. Streetlights glowing after dark, holding on to every spark. Still the evening softly stays, like the warmth of younger days. Campus slowly falling still, winter air upon the hill. Every memory, every sound still somehow remains around. Music drifting through the air, like a dream still waiting there. Trying not to fear goodbye underneath these endless skies. Even when the years move on, part of us will still belong. 'Cause these nights will always stay somewhere deep inside our days. Until graduation comes, we'll still shine beneath the sun. Every dream we leave behind lives forever in my mind. Golden sunlight through the trees, summer dancing in the breeze. People laughing down the road, hearts are lighter than before. Books are heavy in my hands, still we laugh and make our plans. Coffee stains and little notes, songs we barely even wrote. Every hallway feels alive, like a movie every night. Tiny moments passing fast, still I hope these days will last. Summer between classes, running through these crowded halls. Every little moment feels like we could have it all. Oh, oh. Sunset falling on the campus, music drifting through the air. Even when the night goes quiet, I can feel us everywhere. Maybe time will move too fast, maybe nothing really lasts. Still tonight we feel so young, like the world has just begun. Street lights glowing one by one, evening shadows softly come. Yet the city feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Polaroids and blurry skies, sidewalks and tired eyes, campus benches after rain, listening to the subway train. Tiny dreams inside our hearts, wondering where the future starts. Still the music softly stays, like the best of all our days. Walking slowly side by side underneath the neon lights, trying not to think too far. Happy simply where we are. Golden sunlight fades away, but I still want this to stay. Summer living in my mind, like a song I'll always find.
City lights begin to glow, evening falling soft and slow. Wind is moving through the air, like a dream still waiting there. Notebook open on the floor, dreaming bigger than before. Skyline painted pink and gold, stories waiting to be told. Music softly fills the sky while the evening passes by. Tiny moments feel so real, like the future we can feel. Notes on the rooftop tonight, talking till the morning light. Every dream feels close somehow, like we're living in it now. All the stars above the city, shining softly through the blue. Every promise that we whisper still reminds me of you. Maybe we don't know the way, still we'll find it anyway. Even if the road gets hard, we'll remember who we are. Coffee cups beside the wall, summer echoes through it all. Still the night keeps glowing bright, like it never wants to die. Campus sleeping far below, summer wind begins to blow. Still your laughter fills the air, like a song still hanging there. Every little sound tonight feels connected to the lights, trying not to say goodbye to these soft and endless skies, holding memories in place. Every smile and every face, still the rooftop keeps our names hidden in the city rain. Rooftop fading into blue, still the night belongs to you. Every dream we left behind lives forever in my mind.
Library lights softly glow, outside rain begins to flow. Pages turning one by one, still it feels we're not yet done. Highlight marks in open books, quiet Library lights after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. All the silence feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Every hour drifting slowly underneath the midnight skies. Still the music softly carries all the thoughts I keep inside. Hours fading one by one, still it feels like we're not done. Maybe youth is just like this, tiny moments hard to miss. Rain keeps falling through the night, street lights glowing soft and bright. Yet this room feels calm and still, like a place the world can't fill. Books and notes across the desk, songs repeating in my head. Every memory feels near, like a voice I still can hear. Campus sleeping far away, still I wish that I could stay inside this warm and quiet glow, where the city moves so slow. Tiny dreams begin to rise through these tired, sleepless eyes. Still the music softly plays, guiding through these endless days. Library lights glowing low, like a place I always know. Even when the morning comes, part of me will stay here long.
Friday sunlight in the air, everybody everywhere. Campus glowing gold tonight, everything just feels so right. Backpacks hanging off our arms, caught inside this youthful charm. Music playing through the quad, tiny moments feel so large. Friends are laughing near the gate, talking plans and staying late. Every little sound and face feels impossible to replace. Friday on campus tonight, everything just feels alright. Every hallway, every sound feels like magic all around. Neon lights and crowded cafes, summer echoes in the air. Even when these days are over, part of us will still live here. Maybe someday this will fade, still I love the life we made. Running through these endless nights, underneath the city lights. Subway stations after rain, music running through my brain. Still the evening softly glows, like a secret only known. Late night snacks and subway rides, laughing with the city lights. Tiny dreams inside our heads, words we never really said. Campus slowly calming down, street lights shining through the town. Still the warmth remains somehow, like forever living now. Every memory, every song feels like where we still belong. Trying not to let this go, even when it's moving slow. Friday slowly stars glowing in the night, like a dream still shining bright.
2 a.m. in the still of night, trying hard for one more page. Rain is falling through the night, blue reflections soft and bright. Laptop glowing in the dark, tiny thoughts and fragile hearts. Coffee cups beside the bed, songs repeating in my head. Every deadline, every fear somehow feels so beautiful here. Like these sleepless nights we keep, hold the dreams we cannot sleep. Outside city lights still glow, while the hours drift so slow. Still the music softly plays, guiding me through endless days. 2 a.m. assignment nights, coffee cups and city lights. Every deadline, every fear somehow feels so beautiful here. Late night dreams and tired eyes, living underneath these skies. Even when the morning comes, I will miss what we've become. Maybe someday we'll look back, smiling at the life we had. All the nights we stayed awake for the dreams we tried to make. Rain keeps tapping on the glass, hours slowly drifting past. Still this room feels warm somehow, like forever living now. Messy notes across the bed, tiny thoughts inside my head. Campus sleeping far away, still I wish the night would stay. Music floating through the room, softly cutting through the gloom. Every memory feels near, like your voice still somewhere here. Trying not to fear the dawn, even when the night is gone. 'Cause these quiet moments stay long after they fade away. 2 a.m. and still awake, dreams are worth the nights we break. Even when these days are gone, part of us will still live on.
Rain has faded from the sky, streetlights slowly coming alive. Campus breathing soft and low, like a place I've always known. Wet pavement under my shoes, tiny reflections shining blue. Every building, every light feels more beautiful tonight. Coffee warmth inside my hands, thinking about future plans. Music drifting through the air, like a dream still waiting there. Students laughing down the street, moving slowly to the beat. Still the city feels so calm, like a place away from harm. Campus after rain tonight, everything just feels like a song that only knows. Campus benches shining bright, covered in the silver light. Every little sound I hear makes the future feel so near. Late night buses passing by, cloud reflections in the sky. Trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Tiny dreams inside my head, words we never really said. Still the music softly plays, carrying me through these days. Rain has faded into blue, still the night belongs to you. Campus glowing soft and slow, like a dream I'll always know.
Halfway to the morning light, still awake another night. Moon is hanging over town, quiet shadows all around. Empty hallways quiet now, moonlight falling through the clouds. Every little sound feels near, like a whisper in my ear. Laptop screens and sleepy eyes, coffee cups and midnight skies. Still the music softly stays, carrying me through these days. Campus sleeping far away, yet I wish the night would stay. 'Cause these moments calm and slow feel like home somehow, I know. Halfway to the morning glow, watching all the city slow. Every dream still shining bright in the middle of the night. Every heartbeat, every memory, floating softly through the air. Even silence feels so beautiful when nobody else is there. Maybe dawn will come too soon, still I love this quiet room. Rain keeps tapping on the glass while the lonely hours pass. Streetlights glowing pale and gold, stories never fully told. Still the night keeps holding on, like it doesn't want the dawn. Messy notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every page and every line feels connected to tonight. Music drifting through my mind, leaving all the noise behind. Still these sleepless nights remain, like a soft and gentle rain. Trying not to fear the day, wanting time to slow its pace. 'Cause the future feels so near and so far from here. Halfway to the morning
light dancing on the ground, laughter floating all around. Campus waking with the day, music pulling us away. Running late for class again, still we're smiling with our friends. Backpacks hanging from our arms, caught inside this youthful charm. Subway rides and crowded streets, tiny joys and restless dreams. Every corner, every sound feels alive when you're around. Summer wind across the quad, tiny moments feel so large. Still the future feels so near, like it's already here. Young hearts in motion now, living every little sound. Every moment, every face feels impossible to replace. Late night talks in city skylines, shining softly in the blue. Every memory we're making feels like something brand new. Maybe life moves way too fast, still I hope these days will last. Running through the neon rain, laughing just to feel okay. Streetlights glowing after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Still the music softly plays, like the warmth of better days. Campus fading into gold, stories waiting to be told. Every hallway, every chair still reminds me you were there. Coffee shops and evening skies, sleepy laughs and tired eyes. Trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Every little thing tonight feels more beautiful somehow, like the world belongs to us here and now. Young hearts moving through the day, never wanting this to fade. Even when the years move on, part of us will still belong.
Sunset colors in the sky, daylight slowly saying goodbye. Warm wind moving through the trees, summer floating in the breeze. Books are scattered on the grass, watching quiet people pass. Every little breeze feels warm, like a place away from harm. Coffee cups beside my shoes, golden light and peaceful blues. Still the evening softly glows, like a secret no one knows. Campus slowly calming down, orange shadows fill the town. Still the music in my ears makes the future feel so near. Study break at sunset time, everything feels so alive. Every shadow, every glow makes me never wanna go. Late day skies and quiet laughter, living softly in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe all we really need is a little time to breathe, watching daylight fade away, wishing night would slowly stay. Streetlights waking one by one, another evening has begun. Still the city feels so warm, like a place away from harm. Campus fading into gold, tiny stories left untold. Every memory feels near, like your voice still. Some just enough to let this glow. Sunset slowly fades from view. Still the night feels fresh and new. Every color, every sound leaves a little magic now.
Neon lights inside the rain, calling softly once again. Midnight echoes through the hall, quiet shadows on the wall. Lecture hall, almost asleep. Quiet promises we keep. Every notebook, every line feels connected to the night. Empty seats and glowing screens, living halfway through our dreams. Still the city softly hums, like another life begun. Rain keeps sliding down the glass, watching lonely moments pass. Still the silence feels alive underneath the midnight sky. Neon lecture hall tonight, glowing softly in the light. Every dream still feels so near, like the future's waiting here. Late night study conversations, floating softly through the air. Even silence feels emotional when nobody else is there. Maybe we don't know it yet. Still, these nights we won't forget. Coffee cups and tired eyes, living underneath these skies. Street lights painting silver lines across the floors and through my mind. Still the music softly flows like a place that only knows. Campus breathing calm and low, like a world moving slow. Every memory, every sound still somehow remains around. Trying not to fear the dawn, even when the night is gone. 'Cause these sleepless moments stay long after they fade away. Music drifting through my soul, making broken feelings whole. Still I wish this night could stay just a little more this way. Neon lights begin to fade. Still I love the life we made. Every dream we leave behind lives forever in my mind.
Old notes hidden in my bag, memories from days we had. Paper corners worn and bent, like the time we slowly spent. Tiny writings on the page, dreams we thought would never change. Every hallway, every sound still somehow remains around. Autumn wind across the road, stories only students know. Maybe time keeps moving fast, still these feelings always last. Walking slowly through the rain, trying hard to stay the same. Streetlights glowing amber gold, stories never fully told. Still the music softly stays, like the warmth of younger days. Library lights after dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Every bench and every stair still reminds me you were there. Coffee stains and tired eyes, winter clouds across the sky, trying not to say goodbye to these soft and endless nights. Music running through my head, words we never really said. Still the city softly glows, like a place my memory knows. All notes folded carefully, still they mean the world to me. Even when the years move on, part of us will still belong.
Still I feel no sense of fear. Streetlights glowing soft and blue, everything feels fresh and new. Bicycle wheels along the road, past the places that we know. Tiny puddles shining bright underneath the neon light. Music playing through one ear, like the future's already here. Campus breathing calm and slow, like a world I've always known. Summer rain upon my face, trying not to rush this pace, 'cause these moments feel alive underneath the midnight sky. Rainy bicycle ride tonight, everything just feels alive. Every corner, every sound feels like freedom all around. Late night air and city skylines shining softly through the rain. Every little passing second feels too beautiful to name. Maybe someday this will end, still tonight we just pretend. Riding slowly through the dark, following the glowing sparks. Cloud reflections in the sky, cars and buses passing by. Still the music softly flows, like a place that only knows. Campus glowing after rain, songs repeating in my brain. Every memory feels near, like your voice still somewhere here. Coffee shops still open late, students rushing through the gate, trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Every heartbeat, every light feels connected to tonight. Still I never want to go from this rain and neon glow. Rain keeps falling soft and slow, still I never want to go. Bicycle wheels fade from sight through another campus night.
Raindrops sliding down the glass, watching little moments pass. Window glowing in the blue, quiet nights and thoughts of you. Window seat beside the light, quiet thoughts fill up the night. Every page and every line feels connected to my mind. Headphones softly playing songs, making lonely moments warm. Coffee cooling near my hand, trying hard to understand. Campus sleeping far away, still I wish the night would stay. 'Cause these calm and silent hours feel more real than daylight now. Window seat, dreams tonight, floating softly through the light. Every hope and every fear feels so beautiful right here. Rainy skies and quiet music, living gently in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe someday I'll look back, smiling at the life we had. Late night talks and blurry skies, living through these sleepless nights. Streetlights painting silver lines across the floor and through my mind. Still the evening softly glows, like a place my memory knows. Messy notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every little sound I hear makes the future feel so near. Music drifting through the room, softly cutting through the gloom. Trying not to fear goodbye underneath these painted skies. Holding on to simple days, tiny smiles in little ways. Still I wish that time could slow, just enough to let this glow. Raindrops fading one by one, morning waiting with the sun. Window dreams still softly stay long after the night fades away.
Soft blue colors fill the sky. Another semester passing by. Winter air begins to fall. Quiet echoes through the hall. Empty classrooms quiet now. Snowy clouds above the town. Every memory feels near, like your voice still in my ear. Library lights glowing low, students moving soft and slow. Music drifting through the night, underneath the pale blue light. Every hallway, every stair still reminds me you were there. Trying not to fear goodbye underneath these frozen skies. Soft blue semester nights fading slowly into light. Every dream we used to share still feels somewhere in the air. Late night talks and snowy windows, living softly in my soul. Every little fading moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe time will move ahead, still these nights stay in my head. Coffee warmth and tired eyes, living through these winter skies. Streetlights glowing after snow, campus breathing calm and slow. Still the music softly stays, like the warmth of better days. Books and notes notes across the desk, trying hard to do my best. Every page and every line feels connected to the night. Snow keeps falling through the dark, tiny dreams and fragile hearts. Still I wish the night could stay just a little more this way. Every memory, every song feels like where we still belong. Even when the years move on, part of us will still live on. Soft blue sky begins to fade. Still I love the life we made. Winter living in my mind, like a song I'll always find.
Capricorn gown still far away, yet I feel the change today. Golden sunlight through the trees, carried softly by the breeze. Walking slowly through the hall, reading names upon the wall. Every classroom, every chair feels like pieces of us there. Photographs and blurry skies, late night talks and tired eyes. Still the music softly flows, like a place my memory knows. Campus shining gold tonight, everything just feels so bright. Trying not to think too far, happy simply where we are. Until graduation day, I just want these nights to stay. Every laugh and every song feels like where we still belong. Late night dreams and quiet memories living softly in my soul. Every little passing moment somehow makes me feel whole. Maybe life will pull apart, still these days stay in my heart. Rainy walks in coffee shops, tiny moments that won't stop. Streetlights glowing after dark, holding on to every spark. Still the evening softly stays, like the warmth of younger days. Campus slowly falling still, winter air upon the hill. Every memory, every sound still somehow remains around. Music drifting through the air,